1-yard line. Roethlisberger handing it off. This is Connor. He is in for a Steelers touchdown. It is Smith-Schuster who makes the catch.
What a catch.
Finds McDonald, and he takes it in for a Steelers touchdown.
Hey! 10-0 now.
10-0.
10-0. It keeps going up, man. The number keeps
10
going up.
and 0.
I think after this week we're going to be 11-0 too.
I do too.
We're
In a couple
clearly a better
days.
team. I mean,
Turkey and a nice win. It's going to be great.
that's right.
Hey,
What more
look at
can you
this.
ask for?
This is from the 70s. We are
It's
just
upside
as
down.
we are just as good as these teams from the 70s.
You think so?
I believe so.
Legendary. We just need to squeeze a couple more years out of Ben. And
Speaking of that, man, Claypool. How about this guy? He tied Franco Harris for the and Louis Lips for the most touchdowns by a rookie. And I think he'll break both
What
those.
is it, 10?
10, yeah. Yep. 10 touchdowns in 10 games is also an NFL record back to 1960.
yeah, before the Super Bowl era. That's incredible. What a guy.
Yeah.
He was a steal for us, man. It's so underrated in the draft.
And he was
Still undervalued.
hurting people
Yeah.
catching the ball.
He's physical. I love
Yeah.
that. I mean, he will beat you up to catch it.
Yep.
That's okay. If it's him, it's okay. So you have some stats on that game.
Well, well, here's a stat for you. Ben has not been sacked in 3 straight games. That's a franchise record. Only 2 times in the last 5 games and 150 passes in a row without being sacked.
So it makes me feel bad because I bitch a little bit about our O-line with the run game. But damn, I mean, if they're that good with the passing game, it's like the trade-off is worth it.
They are. They are.
We have such a good receiver set that it's worth it.
Yeah, and the only thing I have to say in that game is we actually did some play action under center on that touchdown to Ebron. We had the fullback in, we faked it, and he was wide open.
That was the only play action play.
It was, but they still did it. Finally
We
did
did
it.
some play action. We had one play action.
We finally did it. And Terrell Edmonds had a good game. He's coming on.
2 picks for him. 2 picks
Kind of
for
like
Ingram.
Bud Dupree, took him a couple years.
Yeah, maturing.
And I also worry about Pouncey a little bit. Is he losing it, man? His run blocking is terrible.
It's hard
He's
to
not
say
finishing.
when it's week 11, week 12, because people are just tired a little bit. Their break was two
Dude,
and a
I've
half
been working
months
32
ago.
years. I'm not tired.
Hey man, I get it. I don't know.
No, I think he's dropped off a little bit. He might be one that, we don't talk about next season much because we try not to do that
Could
here.
retire though.
Nah, we could.
I don't think we'll dish him.
Nah, him and Ben are tied at the hip,
I
literally.
think so. Yeah, Ben
I
gets
mean, it
you
is.
Ben once. I mean,
And another concern with the game is not Matt Canada. He's been pretty good. Cam Canada, is that his name? The long
Yeah.
snapper. It was why we missed the field goal.
he's had a couple issues. Yeah.
So that's all I got on that game. We've already reviewed that game. So on the
Check
Ratbirds.
out that video.
Yeah, it's on there.
Yep. On the Ratbirds. They're desperate this week. 6-4.
I don't think they're that good, man.
It's hard for me to say that they're that bad though too, because the Browns are ahead of them in the division, and when you look at statistically, the Browns are a way worse team.
Yeah.
And it's just like it's kind of sad a little bit, but I don't think the Ravens are that good either.
They'll
We're
beat the
figuring out
Browns.
Lamar, like we said 6 months ago.
I mean, he could
figuring
come
out
out and
Lamar.
run for 4 touchdowns. The guy's a stud.
And it could mean nothing though too, because remember he ran for like 200 yards against us.
But I mean, he could. I mean, he could have one of those games. Don't be surprised, because where it's a short week, anything can happen on Thursday. You
That's
always
true.
say that.
I do always say that's true, but they have the COVID crisis, and their weapons
Yeah, they're
just
not even
get
practicing,
decimated.
so I don't see how they can even have a chance in this game.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
I mean-
we could do it with Ben, having the week
Oh,
off,
and
but
the
having
guy-
a whole team.
And the guys, they have some COVID guys out, and there were 2 running backs, Dobbins and Ingram, and Williams, a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
When he's out, last time we played him, we ran all over him. Maybe we'll run the ball. Connor is 8th in rushing in the league. Can you believe that? Are you surprised?
Not really, no, actually. So let me ask you this, though. I'm so confused about the damn COVID stuff. So, they have to have 5 days of negative tests before they can come off, right?
I don't know.
And so that's what they said Ben had to have when he was on it. And so he could only practice that Saturday. So now that those guys are on that list, they cannot play Thursday, right?
Well, no, they can't play Thursday for sure, and probably won't play next week either.
Right.
Yeah, thankfully we don't have anybody as of yet.
So
After we play them, we might. Hopefully it's Friday. But, yeah.
I just It's interesting. I don't know. The other person that I heard about, and I don't think he's on their COVID list, but is he injured? Is Andrews? Is he injured?
Is he really? I haven't seen that. That's huge, dude.
That could be huge.
Because they lost their second tight end for the year, Nick Boyle. The Boyle on my ass popped.
Yeah, I just saw someone mentioning on Twitter, and I don't know how. You know what I mean? People just say shit.
It's probably true if it's on Twitter.
Yeah. Just like it's true if it's on ESPN.
Speaking of tight ends, I do want to say happy birthday to Matt Spaeth.
That's
it's his birthday today.
I can't make a joke about tight ends after that one. Happy birthday, Matt Spaeth. Spaeth. Tall, I was going to say, you tall-ass motherfucker.
He's a big dude. He was a good tight end, man. Hell of a blocker. But, we're at home. We're wearing our color rushes. We're going to kick their ass. So, the only thing that sucks is we're not going to have a full house like we normally would.
Well, I was going to ask you about bullshit. That. So I'm confused about that, too. So, we're not going to have... Are they getting rid of fans now?
This is the last game we'll have, 7,500 fans, and next time we're going to have a couple thousand. Family and friends in December.
What is this, high school football?
Yes, it is. And senior night, December 14th.
Bring flowers.
So, yeah, their governor's a whack job. Wolf, you're a dick.
Didn't he suggest people wear masks in their houses?
Yeah, and he also says they can't have alcohol sales tomorrow night after 5. Until
PM?
for 24 hours, yeah. At restaurants, bars, or even at the...
That doesn't make any sense.
That's going to kill those businesses,
That doesn't make any sense.
Because of COVID.
COVID's going to come out if they're drinking alcohol at 6 o'clock. What does that have to do with anything? That doesn't make any sense. Anyways, we'll get back to football because I'm sure everybody's sick of this shit. Mm. You want to go over some stats? I have some stats.
Go ahead, yeah.
The Ravens have outscored their opponents 268 to 195. We've done 298 to 174. So our difference is 124. Their difference is 73. I just think that's funny because all these guys on ESPN and everything, like Colin Cowherd, he picked the Ravens to be 16-0 this year, and he picked us to be 7-9, and we're almost double their differential.
I knew that they weren't going to. We talked about this. If you go back and watch episode 1,
a couple months ago, yeah,
we knew they weren't as good. And those guys they brought in, I think the Campbell, they're they're okay, but they're not.
They're not what everyone cracks up to me.
Why do you think they were available? Even that guy they traded for, Ndakwe or something, I don't think he's done much. I don't know what his name is, actually. But
you're thinking Ngakwe's the guy for the tight end for the Browns.
Jeez. Yeah.
All right, I know who you're talking about, though.
No, Njoku's with the Browns. That's him. Text me right now.
Well, we'll get on with him in a minute. We got to stay focused here.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
What else? I mean, here's the other one that made me laugh, though. And I know that we're obviously not playing this team right now, but since we're talking division, so Cleveland's ahead of Baltimore, but their point differential is -23. So they've been outscored by their opponents, yet they're 7-3.
That's crazy.
So people bitch about our schedule, but Jesus Christ, are you kidding me?
I see they're playing Jacksonville, and we'll see how they do against them, but...
I think Jacksonville could surprise.
Yeah, they could.
I think the Jets are going to get a win.
It would be nice. I was close to picking the Jets. We'll go over that in our picks segment, but I was thinking that, and Denzel Ward's out too now for 3 weeks. So.
Yeah, see, stuff's going to start coming together.
Yeah, it's just been our year, man. Yep. Not that we're afraid of them anyway, but
right. So,
what other stats you got?
I got Jackson. He still hasn't hit 2,000 yards passing. It's week 12. That's bad sign. That's really bad. So they're 31st in passing.
Does Ben have? They are 31st in passing.
Yeah, Ben has 2,534.
Wow.
So Ben has 24 TDs and 5 interceptions.
Wow.
He's only had one game with less than 63% completions, which is leading the NFL. That one game was the Bengals game. It didn't even fucking matter. Yeah, by far. Yeah.
And there's your MVP.
Yeah, well,
I know he won't have it.
Because they say...
Might be Super Bowl MVP,
I was going to go over this. I'd love to bitch about ESPN just because, but I was going to go over this, but they said that he's not even a top 5 QB this year.
Did you say CNN?
ESPN.
Oh, same thing.
It's the same shit. Yeah, fake news. That Max Kellerman guy on the ESPN First Take said that Kyler Murray is better than Big Ben in every aspect of the game. He said Big Ben may not even be a top 10 QB this year. I mean, come on. Big Ben's a top 5 all time, potentially. I mean, statistically, he's got top 5 touchdowns, top 5 yardage. I mean, all time, he's right there. Yeah. You can't even say he's top 10 this year.
They can sit there and say Kyle Allen's an MVP candidate, but not Ben. Josh Allen.
Kyle Allen. He's like some dude in Notre Dame or something.
No, Kyle Allen's isn't he with the Redskins or something? I don't know. Josh Allen. Jack and Coke.
No, they keep saying
Jack
Josh
and
Allen.
Coke.
That Jack is good, but man, I think I'm allergic to cinnamon.
Wow. Browns fan calling me during the show. Unbelievable.
Fuckers, they know we do this on Tuesday.
Yeah, he knows
They're
exactly what
trying
we're doing.
to get right
Maybe he
into
wanted to
us.
be on the show. You want to see what
Is
he
it the
has to
one
say?
that was on the show before?
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a podcast. What do you got to say?
I was just calling you to tell you, you know, you're one of my best friends, and you're a Steeler fan. I mean, it's okay, and we get past it, but damn, that hurts.
How's it feel to be behind us?
I hate it. Can't stand it. Just can't stand it. And,
You should
and
be
to
used
know
to
that
it.
Ben's from Findlay, Ohio. He's from the 419 where I'm from. Are you kidding me?
Yes, he is from the 419. Corey Rawson.
Yes. He's from the 419, not Corey Rawson. He went to Findlay High School.
He said Corey Rawson. I saw it.
I know, but he's from Findlay High School. And,
I didn't say that.
Because he was mad at
I
Finley.
just can't. I literally, one of my best friends, and because we're so tight, because I tell you what, not just anybody will I be friends with that's a Steeler fan.
You hear
Not
this
just
guy?
anybody.
You hear this?
Not just anyone.
How many beers
you're
have you
my
had
buddy,
tonight?
I love you, and I hope the Steelers get their fucking asses kicked.
Oh, my God, you pussy. All right, we're done with him. Okay, here we go. Back
We'll
to the
see
show.
him week 17. Until then, he's on mute.
Man, we got the show hacked by a Browns fan.
So let's get back on track because these Browns fans, they're like hemorrhoids. I know you're watching this, Brian. You're a little hemorrhoid. I'm just kidding with you. Vance McDonald's coming
I
back.
feel sorry for his son, Jonah. He's a great kid, and he has to be a Browns fan.
I
Imagine
know.
growing up with that.
Being raised that way.
Oh, it's
Jonah,
terrible.
come on.
Black
over,
and
baby.
gold,
Come on
man.
over. We'll accept you, Jonah. We accept. We're the Steelers Nation.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing I wanted to mention, and I don't know if people see it now because we should probably say it at the end, is we're going to do a live stream every week after our game.
Yeah.
So if anybody wants to like and subscribe and let us know that you did, we'll do a drawing, and we'll have one or two of you guys on after the game, and we'll let you chime in too and give us your
Absolutely.
thoughts on the game. We like to be a fan thing, man.
And that,
So-
that goes with Facebook and YouTube. You can like us on Facebook and enter it. And you have to let us know that you want to be
Yeah.
on. Or you can subscribe on YouTube.
Yes.
And same thing.
Yeah,
or Twitter even. Just
Yeah,
message
you
us.
want to
and
be
say,
on our live stream
we
and on
followed you.
Steel Studio Podcast,
if you're a dedicated follower, of course.
and
We only have enough licenses for a couple people, so we can't have everybody
well,
on.
we'll do a couple a week.
That's right. Well, I'm just saying.
I'd love to know what
if we
people
get,
think.
If we get 50, we'll have to do a drawing.
Yeah,
is our
yeah.
point. You know,
Okay, back to the show. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but we'll hit that again at the end.
Yeah.
Just in case. But I was gonna say Vance McDonald's coming back, baby.
I know, Big Vance.
Say bye bye to Zach Gentry, dude.
Yeah,
he's gone. After this
he's
year
gone
anyways.
for good, dude.
Yeah, he's done.
Yeah, he's not coming back.
Even before his injury, he was like trotting. He did like a slant route, and he was just kind of like he did nothing. I'm like, what is he doing?
Just like you mentioned that Juju got hurt.
With the flag, step on the flag.
I laughed. I didn't believe you. I go, no, he already
stepped
was
on the
hurt.
flag.
He stepped on a damn flag.
Well, it was kind of fucked up. The ref like threw it like right in front of where he's walking. I'm like, come on.
He did it on purpose. I saw that ref had a Ravens thing, a tattoo.
No, but they're cleats now. Like especially the receivers, they're more like
They're
like
thin.
the track cleats used to be. They're thin and they've got these
I
littler
remember those
spikes.
damn thing.
And then you got to be careful on how you fucking step. And it's
Yeah.
like, man, you can hurt yourself with that.
That's
like it's
true.
good on a grass field.
Well, hopefully Juju plays because he's a hell of a blocker.
He'll-
We need him in
He's
this
playing
game.
against the Ravens. He's playing.
You know what I want to do? I want to come out in this game. I want to get physical, and I want to beat the fuck out of them like we did a few years ago when we taught, that's Steeler football. Let's show them. Let's run the
we're gonna
ball.
shove it down
Let's
their
shove it down their throat, and
8
they'll
inches
quit.
down their throat. We're gonna just beat the shit out of them. I think.
Yeah, and Harbaugh will blame COVID.
Good. Fuck him. Fuck him. And it was funny seeing last week. Mike Vrabel looked like he was gonna beat the shit out of Harbaugh. Harbaugh's acting all tough. Mike
And,
Vrabel's like a foot and a half taller.
Yeah, Tennessee took a shit a couple weeks there, but I
stepped
don't
up
want
when
to
they
play them in the
needed to.
playoffs, though.
I don't either because they step up when they need to. When they're desperate.
I mean, not the first game. I mean, AFC Championship, we'd beat them,
if
but
we're at home, we're gonna beat anybody, even if there's no fans.
I don't know,
even
man.
if that fucking Wolf guy tries to keep fans, we'll still win. Man, we're gonna win it all this year.
we better.
But statistically, nobody's matching us, and we're still under-respected and underestimated.
We got offense. We got so many players, man. We just have
Just
they're
threats
everywhere.
and depth. I mean, depth. I didn't.
Right.
I
We
never
talked
thought
about
that
that.
Spillane or
No.
Justin Lane or.
No.
I never thought they'd step up, and they have.
Yeah, we got a good crew, man.
Yeah.
Good crew.
Yep. Couple more stats. So we passed the Ravens, or I'm sorry, we passed the Titans on turnover differential. So now we're leading the league.
Wow.
We've only obviously had one home game in the last 5 weeks, but something that does scare me is of the Ravens' 4 losses, only one of them was on the road. So they lose way more at their home than they do on the road, which does scare me a little bit.
Yeah. But we do have a little bit of a cushion, though, too.
It's true.
What other stats you got?
I was going to say we're going to have to start off a little bit faster because last time, for the first
we were behind.
25 minutes, so almost down to 5 minutes in the second quarter, we didn't have a single play in their territory. That's terrible. So we have to start a lot faster than that. What?
Nothing. But
Wait, what are you losing your mind over?
well, he's calling back. We're not taking a call again. He got his chance on the show here. I'm looking. I looked up the stats earlier, and I was looking, and bowel obstruction came up. I'm trying.
So those are Ravens stats.
Anyway, I think we're near we've gained in rushing yards per game. Even though, well, I don't know. I thought the stat looked pretty good. Maybe it's
What are you talking about?
our pass defense. We were top 3 pass defense.
We are now?
Yeah, we are now. Yeah.
I didn't know that. I know that our
Yeah, there was
overall
a couple
defense is
stats I
4th.
saw on there, and I thought, wow, I didn't realize we were that good.
I didn't either.
And
That's impressive.
there was another one that blew me away, but I can't
Well,
remember.
it
And I'm
helps.
not prepared. I'm sorry.
It helps significantly when you have a game with 4 interceptions off of Jake Lutton or whatever.
It helps with the skill. Let's face it, we haven't played anybody in a few weeks. I'm not going to lie.
In a few weeks, yes, but I'm not going to sit here and say we haven't played anybody like some of those.
Oh, we're 10-0. That's hard to do.
We
in the
played
NFL.
Tennessee when they were 5-0. We
Right.
played in Baltimore when they were 5-1 the next week.
Right.
I mean, to say we didn't.
And we
play
beat
anybody
Cleveland when they were hot, and the
when they
number
were
one rushing team
4-1.
in the league.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yes.
To say we haven't played anybody is just the most bullshit thing ever.
Right.
I think.
We haven't beaten the Buccaneers yet, but we will if they even make it. They're probably not going to make it. The Rams might be the best team in the NFC.
Can I read an excerpt that I took? I took some notes here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's brief, but you mentioned the Rams, you mentioned the Buccaneers, and so a lot of these rankings aren't even mentioning the Chiefs anymore. But I want to read you guys this excerpt from ESPN because we are not ranked first or second in the power rankings anymore. We've actually moved down. They said, despite our unblemished record, it's hard to find any metric that actually labels the Steelers as the best team in the NFL this season. There's not a single metric, they say. They say Football Outsiders ranks us 3rd, trailing New Orleans and Tampa Bay. Not even Kansas City. I mean, they're not even respecting Kansas City. ESPN has us 3rd, trailing Kansas City and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is 6-4. And 538 has us at 3rd, and Pro Football Reference also has us 3rd. So there
no
are
metric, huh?
no, not a
That's good.
single
That's
metric.
good.
There are 2 major reasons why the metrics do not have the Steelers ranked first.
This is that analytics bullshit you can shove up
it's
your
such
ass.
bullshit.
We're playing football.
Football,
Analytics is for pussies.
They say, first, Pittsburgh has only escaped a lot of close games, which apparently they didn't watch the last 3 fucking weeks. And then they say,
Yeah, what we outscored the last 2 games?
It was like 36-10 and 27-3. I mean, they got 13 points in 2 weeks. It says, based simply on points scored and allowed, the Steelers should be 8-2 rather than 10-0. 5 of their wins have come by a touchdown or less, including wins over lesser teams. Okay, but 3 of those teams were good.
Baltimore's 32nd in passing. That's one thing I was finding.
They're 32nd now, not even 31st. Oh my God, dude, they went down. We're so
But
underestimated.
who said this? The fuck them.
That was from an article on ESPN. I know that I'm quoting ESPN, but they quoted 5 other places, other big companies, that said that we're ranked 3rd, and we're ranked 3rd behind a 6-4 team. Tom Brady and the 6-4 Buccaneers are better than us. They got walloped by the
Rankings really
Saints.
don't mean anything to me. Who cares? All that
I do,
matters is you
because
win.
the disrespect.
Well,
man.
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like blatant disrespect. Who do we have to beat? I mean, come on.
Beat everybody. Then they'll still say
They're saying Chiefs are the best because we've had close games. The Chiefs barely beat the Chargers in overtime. They lost to the Raiders. I mean, come on.
Baltimore's run defense is middle of the pack. That surprised me.
Was it 12th? I think I saw they were 12th or something.
Yeah.
They're 12 something.
They are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th passing defense. But
That's nothing.
and I'm not afraid of Des Bryant, are you? One good pop and he's done for
He's
good.
done. He's about to get spanking from Big Daddy over here. You know what's something that makes me so proud is we are the league leaders in sacks still with 38, and we're leading by 4. I mean, that is steel curtain stuff right there. That is, what do we nickname them? We got to come up with it on Steel Studio. We got to coin the next term. Can't be steel curtain. It's got to be steel something.
The defense?
Yeah, we gotta nickname the line here. It can't be steel curtain. We got to name it something new.
The line? The D line?
Yeah.
Steel Maniacs.
Steel Maniacs. Steel Psycho. So overall, I mean, yeah, we're looking good statistically. We're just a better fucking team. COVID, home game, it's all coming together. I think we win it. So,
I do
how
too.
You feel?
Absolutely.
There's not that much to say.
I mean, I know we're so we're 10-0. What are you gonna say? You know what the difference is, and I told you during the game. Chase Claypool. I mean, if we didn't have him,
variable man. He's
we'd really be missing AB if we didn't have Claypool. But he's better than AB, man. He's bigger.
AB, yeah.
I know. Fuck AB. Bigger, stronger, faster. The dude is a monster.
Yeah.
And he hasn't even hit the surface yet. What he can do.
I think that's a big part of it. I think you're right. I think the culture.
He's
man,
a Josh Gordon without the trouble. You know, remember Josh Gordon when he was his first year?
knock on wood.
Yeah, he's not in trouble. He's a
He's
good
not
kid.
He seems like a good kid. Yeah, and he went to Notre Dame, a hell of a college.
Yeah.
Got a good education. You're right. You know, the other thing though is I put these clips together for these games today, and I was watching, and like everybody on the team, when they have the ball, Connor, Juju, Claypool, they're going the extra mile. Like they've got 4 people tackling them, and they're still diving for that first down, and we haven't seen that in the past. You know, last year it was like, oh, it's not going to hurt.
That and the whole team is a team, man.
It really is.
It's a
With
culture.
Everybody coming
It's a
off.
culture.
You mentioned it on our last video with everybody coming off to congratulate Edmonds on that
Right,
pick.
right.
I mean, that was really huge. I mean,
So back to the Baltimore game. We get off track here.
yeah, I'm right.
How do we beat them? We throw against them, run against them. What do you think we have to do to beat this team?
I think if that was it Williams, he's their tackle. Williamson. Whatever the
Williams.
fuck his name is, I don't even know.
Yeah, big defensive tackle.
If
He's awesome.
Man, if he's out,
He is out.
then the running game. But
We passed on him last time,
I'll tell you the one.
and
part
no one
of the
else
running game.
has.
That's true. It's true. But before that game, you know, no one ran on us, and they ran all over us. And so it's like
Yeah, that's true.
we just need good, sound, fundamental football. But the one thing
So
we
Gus
don't
Edwards
need
is going to be their running
the
back,
stupid
right?
sweeps. Yeah, yeah.
That's a dude with 2 first names. That never works out.
Can't trust that.
Just like
motherfucker.
Miles Jack. Didn't work out.
Can't trust him. Yeah, I mean, I think you're right. We run their ball on them, and they can't run the ball on us. And
Maybe we come out throwing and then run at the end, but and our defense is just really, really hitting on all cylinders. I can't. I bet you. I predict Lamar Jackson has 3 interceptions. We have 4 sacks.
I'm not even shocked.
Their
about
offensive line's not as good without
they're beat up.
Stanley, especially. Is that Stanley?
Yeah.
He was a good player, and
Flat Stanley. Well, now he's Flat Stanley.
I think we'll beat him, but pretty good. So
I do.
I mean,
I think it's gonna.
we need to get more fired up, man.
I'm fired up. I've been rambling here.
It's
I'm
hard
like,
because
"Ooh."
it's a Tuesday night.
I think we're gonna score 30+ points on this team. I really do.
Wow, that'd be great.
I really
and
think
know.
that.
Oh, here's if we
really think
win, and they cannot win a division, it eliminates them from winning the division,
And
and we can wrap up.
Almost clinches the playoff.
Almost.
Right?
We
win.
can. Well, no, we can do it if a couple more teams lose, but
Then we clinch.
But yeah, one more win I think would do it for sure. Or I don't know if a Cleveland loss or whatever, but
We clinch the division with a win.
but even if we win and
But-
Cleveland wins, we'll be 4 games up with 5 to play.
5 to play, but we already beat Cleveland.
Right. So we wouldn't lose 4 in a row, man, unless Ben goes down. Can't say
Even
no.
then, I don't think it would happen. But and the other thing is that you're right there, and the other thing is it pushes the Ravens out of 7th seed. If a couple teams win and a couple teams lose, it pushes them out of 7th. They're
I
on the
do
outside
worry
looking
though
in
that
if
they'll
they
be
lose.
the lowest seed and play them in the first round.
Well, not if we
Beating
were
a
first.
team
If we were first seed, we wouldn't.
But I say the second round they come in, they play us
I'm
at
not worried
home in
about
our
that.
first game.
I'm not worried
It's
about
hard to beat a team 3 times in 1 year, man.
I don't think it would happen. I really don't. I think that they'll end up being like 5th seed
So what's the narrative if we lose this game?
Thursday night.
Baltimore's back. No, what's the
They're gonna say
media?
they're gonna say Baltimore was never to be underestimated. Lamar is a true threat. He's an MVP candidate.
Right.
They're gonna suck his dick all the way to Texas. I know, but here's the thing. I mean, they're not a bad team. Harbaugh is a good coach.
No, they're very.
They are disciplined.
But I think we remember last year when they beat us down. They beat us in Pittsburgh, and then they beat us down that last game, and he ran up the score a little bit.
On purpose, yeah.
We got something for them. We've been holding back.
I think so.
And I think we've been holding back with our run game. I think we have some things planned.
We took it really easy this
Yeah,
last
we
week.
did.
We've been taking it
Maybe
easy.
we're arrogant. Maybe we're out of line.
I think Tomlin's smarter than I thought he was.
Yeah.
I think he's just saving people, chilling them out. You know, he had Snell in there last week. He's like, let's just move some people around, not get too many dings.
Right.
You know,
So what else? Anything else to say about this game? I mean,
I don't think so.
they're not going to throw on us. And we stopped the run. We got Lulu back, and we got Hilton back. We didn't have Hilton last time we played him.
That's true. And the only motherfucker we have to worry about is Justin Tucker. we just got to take him out on the kickoff.
Yeah, I think the weather's going to be good, so
55.
Oh, it'll be great.
No rain.
So I think it's going to be a fun night, and I don't have to work the next day, so it's going to be great. So, want to do our picks?
Let's go to picks. I pulled up our picks here. I lost them here. Oh, it's because I got pissed off. I closed ESPN.
And if you watch the video with Chad, he does the more in-depth analysis, X's and O's. We just talk about how we feel and how much we hate that team. So
I know we're so emotional here. We talk about our feelings.
it's rough.
Bunch of women over here. Sorry, I know 33% of our audience is women. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't know why you're upset about that.
All right. So 3 Thursday games. We've got the Texans at the Lions. Thoughts there?
Ooh,
God, they're both terrible.
this is tough, man. I'm taking the Lions at home.
Lions have only won 1 game at home this year.
I'm like Lions.
Texans
Man.
have only
Lions.
won 1 away.
Texans did look good last week. It surprised me though.
I'm gonna pick
They
the
beat
Texans.
New England. Yeah, they might be on a. You know, I'm gonna take Texans too. They're gonna
those
go on a hot streak and make the playoffs. I love
And
Shovel.
keep the Ravens out.
If there was another quarterback we could have, I'd take Watson. Honestly, I would.
I
would
like
take
him. I like Matt Stafford more.
I do too.
Although
but
Matt Stafford has only
older.
ever won 9 games against winning teams. He's 9-54.
we need to get him
against
out of
winning
there.
teams. He needs to retire.
He needs to. No, he needs to come play for us as a backup, and then
It's not the Lions.
I
It's
know.
him. I don't know. You know what drives me nuts? I gotta say this. I know we'll move on to the next one here, but that damn AWS commercial with Deshaun Watson. You know what I'm talking
No, I
about?
didn't
He just
see.
keeps going, "It's analytics, baby," or whatever the hell he's saying. I know some of you people watching that and have seen that commercial. Damn it. Anyways, Washington at Cowboys. Washington's 0-4 on the road.
taking their defense is good, but I'm taking Dallas.
Dallas they looked pretty good last week. They beat the Vikings. I'm gonna take Dallas too. They're gonna win. They're gonna steal that division, I think.
Yeah, Eagles suck, man.
Eagles they're terrible. And I'll come back to our Thursday night game here shortly. I'm gonna skip the next one. Raiders at Falcons.
Raiders, hard to believe, but I'm taking the Raiders.
Yeah.
Falcons do come out and surprise you sometimes, though. This will be one that they would probably win, but I'll take the Raiders.
I'm gonna take the Raiders too. You have to naturally pick the Raiders and their favorites, of course. Chargers at Buffalo, and this is a trap game for the Bills. The Chargers aren't as bad as people think.
I'm taking the Bills. They're home.
It's going to be a close scoring game, though. I'm going to take the Bills, too, but I think it's going to be within 3 points. Giants at Bengals.
I gotta say the Bills have flown under the radar. They're probably better than people think. But we'll find out. Even though I hate the Buffalo shit Bills.
I think if we lose a game, that's going to be the one we lose.
Ugh.
Which is fine.
No.
It's fine
You know what?
because
We
we'll
should have
win
beat
in
them
the
last year
playoffs,
without
man.
Ben. We're gonna kick their ass.
I like
Okay.
their coach.
All right, go ahead. Next game.
Giants at Bengals.
Giants. They're coming on. That's another team. They're gonna.
Yeah, and Bengals are done.
Yeah, they're done.
Yeah, they're done without Joe Burrow. Joe Baby.
That's sad.
You're
man.
done without Joe Baby.
That's actually sad. I like him.
I do too. Titans at Colts.
Whew, that one's a good one. I'm taking the Titans.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm going to take the Colts, and I think the Colts are going to win that division.
Wow.
Which scares me because I'd rather play the Colts, as the Colts is a lower seed in the playoffs.
Browns beat the Colts. We can beat the Colts.
It means nothing, though, you know?
I know.
Browns had like a 50-point game with the fucking Cowboys. I mean, I don't know. Panthers at Vikings.
Vikings, they're hot. They're gonna roll.
They just lost last week. They lost to the Cowboys.
Before that, they were hot.
So the Vikings are 4-6, but they're 1-4
What
at
do I
home.
know?
So I'm going to pick the Panthers.
That's a
because
game I
it's
did not
just-
pay attention to, folks.
It's going to be. We're not even going to look at the score in the bottom. We're never going to. Cardinals at Patriots.
Patriots, even though they lost to Houston. And they were saying how great Cam Newton is. Cam Newton's had a hell of a
last
season.
week, people said that they're sleepers on the Super Bowl. This
Cam
is a 4-6
Cam
team.
Newton's terrible, dude.
They're not going to make the playoffs right now. People are still saying that they're going to win the Super Bowl. I don't understand.
They're probably not going to make it if they
They're
do
4
those
and
squeak
6.
in.
If they lose to the Cardinals, they're out. They're going to be out. There's no.
They want to prop them up so bad.
Well, I'm going to pick the Patriots though too. They're going to beat the Cardinals at home. But this next team is one they're propping up even more. The Dolphins at Jets. Dolphins are 6-4.
I'm going to take the Dolphins, but barely by a field goal.
It's going to be close too. The Jets are coming on.
Not
that they're good, but they're going to win a game. They're not an 0-16 team. They're
Hope
not.
so.
Well, it's either they win this one against the Dolphins, or they win the next one against the Browns.
Right.
So we're rooting them on. But I'm going to pick the Dolphins too.
They play the Browns next week.
Next week or 2 weeks.
Good God. I thought our schedule was easy.
I know. We got to play the Bills in Buffalo. And they get to play the Jets.
Wow.
Come on. Speaking of them, though, it's Browns at Jaguars this week.
Take the Browns barely, though. Field goal.
I'm going to pick the Jaguars. Bold prediction here. I'm going to pick the Jaguars.
As bad as they are.
They're going to win. They're going to win one.
They do play every other game. They do. And the Browns don't have the receiving core right now without OBJ that we do.
And I just
they're not going to be able to run on them.
They're going to have an issue running. That's what I was going to say. I think that something tells me they're going to have an issue running. I think the Jaguars are sleepers. I think the Browns are going to go in cocky because they passed the Ravens. I think the Jaguars are going to win that game.
I hope you're right.
It's going to be close, but I think they're going to win it, and I hope I'm right. Saints at Broncos. Saints looked okay without Drew Brees.
I'm taking the Broncos. That's a team I think could actually sneak into playoffs, believe it or not.
They're 4-6.
Their defense isn't that bad. I think they could sneak in. I'm telling you.
Wow.
We're better than them, but a lot of teams aren't. They surprised me last week. That's no taking the Broncos.
I'm going to take the Broncos too, but not because of that reason. I think it's hard to play in Mile High. That's it.
They're a team that I think could sneak in.
I think that having Saints, Hill as their quarterback going to Mile High, it's difficult.
He's all right. He's
doing the Lamar Jackson.
He's just
right
yeah. I hate it.
Well, give it
quarterbacks
people
need to throw the damn ball. It's okay to have the run available, but throw the ball.
See, I prefer my quarterbacks handing off the ball.
But they never actually last, do they?
No.
The Kaepernicks, the Jeff Garcias,
Is Jeff Garcia a mobile quarterback?
He ran around, a lot.
I don't even remember. I just remember he was a little Fruit Loop, wasn't he?
Fruit Loops.
He was something.
The list goes on and on. Cam Newtons.
Yeah. Come back.
They last a couple years, and then they either get hurt or people figure them out and make them throw to beat you. It's not going to happen.
Not going to happen. No, hopefully we do that this week. But 49ers at Rams. Got to pick the Rams.
Rams, that defense is good.
They're a top 3 team.
That's one defense that scares me in the Super Bowl.
They're not going to make it to the Super Bowl. I think somebody's going to eliminate them.
But their offense, Goff, I'm still not sold on him. But
I think
you see Brady wouldn't shake Goff's hand?
No, I didn't.
I would have.
What a fucking
He's
dick.
such a dick.
Speaking of Brady, though, they're the next game. Chiefs at Bucks.
I will be a Bucks fan this week. Brady's great.
He's not a dick. I never said that.
I'm taking Buccaneers at home. They're not gonna lose 2 in a row.
I think you're right. I'm gonna take them too. And they're coming off getting walloped by the Saints a couple weeks ago too. Like they're gonna figure it out.
I like to see them beat the Chiefs.
That team still hasn't had a bye.
I wondered that because they were
7-4.
Yeah.
How fair is that?
Wow.
They're gonna get a bye next week. Right, getting ready for the playoffs, they're gonna get a nice little break. We had one fucking 2.5 months ago.
Yeah, we'll get ours hopefully in the first round.
We need the Chiefs to lose this game.
Of course, we always shit at the bet after a bye, but not this year.
Ben's not letting it happen this year. We'll be prepping.
We've been down that road.
Bears at Packers. Neither of these teams are that good. They're both overrated.
I'm taking the Pack, even though their defense sucks.
So, I don't know. Bears started like 5-1, didn't they? They're 5-5 now.
They have no quarterback. You're not
they have
gonna
no
win
offense.
without a quarterback.
Yeah, but Packers is shit too. I'll take the Packers too, just because Aaron Rodgers can outscore other people. That's all it is. It's just this slingshot back and forth. Seahawks at Eagles is our Monday night game.
Wow.
Seahawks,
even though they have the number 32 defense in the league.
They're a terrible defense, but the Eagles are like 31st defense.
Yeah, so that's why.
But the Seahawks.
No, the Eagles' defense actually is pretty high, isn't it? It's second or third.
Their
pass defense.
Their offense is terrible.
Yeah, offense is terrible.
Their pass defense is good, or their front line's good.
Yeah,
their front line's second behind us actually for sacks.
Right.
Seahawks are 7-3, but they're 2-3 away. They don't win away games. I mean, so they could lose this game.
Yeah, they'll win this game.
I'll pick them too, but it's gonna be close. So that brings us to our game, Ravens Steelers.
Well, I think Steelers are gonna kick their ass. It's at home.
Yeah,
It's Thanksgiving. We're not gonna have all the fans, but we're all gonna be watching.
Like it's 1970.
Like it's 1970.
Isn't it so much better watching on a 70-inch TV than a tube TV?
We're wearing our Color Rush black jerseys. You know, I think
I'll wear my Color Rush underwear.
I think we're gonna be all right. I predict the Steelers 27-13.
Ooh. All right, I'm gonna say a really bold prediction here. 38-22.
Woo.
38-22.
Wow, and they score one at the end, don't they?
I do think they. I think
Ravens
we're gonna
do.
beat the shit out of them. Yeah, and I think that we're gonna have just kind of pass, chill out in the end.
It'd be nice because this will, if we win this game and stay healthy, this will almost be like a bye.
And we'll get a nice 10-day break.
Yeah, so
we need that. We just have to stay healthy through this.
Right.
Even if we lose, if we stay healthy thugh this.
Right.
I mean,
and we it's sad we're 10-0, and I'm stressed about losing. We've had years where we're 5-5.
Yeah. I don't care if we lose or not. It doesn't matter.
Right. I want to win though because it'll eliminate them from the division, and let's just keep it going. Let's beat them down.
The good thing about this Ravens team is they kind of eliminate themselves. They just kind of take care of it on their own.
I mean, it's it's hard to sustain.
Just keep playing Steelers football. We'll win.
Yes. They play Steelers football. Smash mouth.
Run the ball on your fucking throat. Football.
Right. So that's our prediction. So we'll get this out and watch for the Chad video as well. A little bit more expertise.
Absolutely. And if you want to join our live stream like
Thursday
we said
night.
earlier.
It'll be Thursday night late.
It'll be super late Thursday night. You can, I don't know.
Let us know.
Let us know.
What's the email? steelstudio@gmail.com.
steelstudiopodcast@gmail.com.
Let us know that
you can message on
that.
Facebook. You can message on YouTube.
Got to be a Steelers fan
on YouTube, Twitter. You have to be a Steelers fan.
And be a little bit knowledgeable and come on and.
Yeah,
if you're just drunk, we'll cut you off.
It's not gonna be hunky dory.
We're just gonna.
You
talk
can be
about
a little drunk.
Yeah, we are. Talk about the game and what you thought, and we'll all talk about it and have fun, man. If not, it'll just be me and Mike, and we'll do what we do.
Yeah, at least leave a comment in the chat or something. Yeah.
All right.
So, we'll see you guys. We have the chat.
And please like and subscribe. Let's go. Go Steelers.
We're fucking gonna be 11-0. Come on, get some likes and subscribes. We gotta
and
we gotta get energized.
We still have the shirts for sale.
We do not.
All sold out of 7-Eleven. Sorry.
I'll relist them soon when we get the printers start.
Yeah, we sold out, so we'll get more going.
So
all right, go Steelers.
We love you. Go Steelers.
Ravens are going down. You're going down, Ravens. I'm here with the Friday the 13th guy. We're gonna kill you. Ravens are going down!
General Mooney here, and we got Mr. Jason. We're going to kill the Ravens!
Go Steelers! Woo!